Previously on NWA Affliction.
And there you see that no-good snake in the grass that I mentioned, Garrett freaking Williams. These two, a lot of bad blood.
This is not where I'm calling Tharp. You cheater.
And so far, we haven't seen a whole lot. Well, wait a minute. I was just going to say we haven't seen a whole lot out of Garrett Williams, but there you go. Grabbing the leg of Shane Summers, and that is all. He's going to take care of that. Shane Summers backing Garrett Williams out of the ringside area here. And, oh, wait a minute. What is this? Wait a minute. What the hell? That's Shane Fury. Shane Fury knocked out of this tournament by Evan Morris early on. What the hell is he doing here? Oh, Shane Summers with a big right hand. And now he's going to drag him all the way around the ringside. And there we are again, another confrontation. Giving him a taste of his own medicine here. And what the hell happened over here? What happened over here? Garrett shoves Summers into the post. Shane Fury now on top of Summers, laying into him. Hold on just a second here. Evan Money Morris. My God, is he celebrating with Garrett Williams? This can't be happening. Oh my God, he's celebrating. And now, Evan Money Morris and Shane Fury going to work on Shane Summers, beating the hell out of him in the corner. What in the world have we just witnessed here? Evan Money Morris has just sold his soul to the damn devil.
This is your Central States heavyweight champion.
Oh, we're hearing from Garrett Williams now. Oh, this makes me sick. Unbelievable.
I was supposed to be just a referee, a mild-mannered referee, and then something happened. In one split second, I was brought back to life. See, 8 years ago, my career ended. Sad but true. Probably the greatest superstar the National Wrestling Alliance has ever seen in the Midwest. See, I'm not that big of an egotist. I'm man enough to admit when I was bested. And I was bested, but it only happens one time. See, Garrett, you and that rotting flesh you call an entourage made a very big mistake. And Garrett, you know better than anybody, I don't make mistakes. I bury them. I've got a cemetery full of victims lined up from here until the eye can see in Kingdom Come itself. See, I'm coming out of retirement. Jonathon, Hampton is that base for which the Garrett Williams Foundation is so sloppily built. And I'm the man that can break it. From here on out, it's all on war. Armageddon is back. It's in the form of a 6'5", 275-pound killing machine, the Blue and Black Attack. Garrett, Evan, Shane Fury, Jonathon Hampton, the Garrett Williams Foundation. It's my world, boys. You just live in it, because I'm back. And your party, like this tombstone, is over. And I can promise you that. Every last one of them is going to get it. And I ain't lying about it. We're going to find out the hard way.
everyone, and welcome to another edition of NWA Affliction. My name is Heartthrob Philip Barnard, ready to bring you another night of action from NWA Central States Championship Wrestling. Here tonight, we are wasting no time. We're getting you right to the action as Showtime, Shane Summers, going to go one-on-one with Jonathon Hampton with a match for the vacated Illinois State Heavyweight Championship. Here's a guy in Shane Summers who we saw a few weeks ago. He was the special referee in that incredible match between Evan Money Morris and Devin Spade. Here's a guy who has been in the business since he was 13 years old. He was the youngest champion in the history of the state of Arkansas. He was a part of the NWA 55th anniversary event. He has been all over the place, a former member of the famed LA Connection. Here tonight, we're going to see just exactly what Shane Summers is all about. This is our first look on TV at Showtime, Shane Summers. And wait a minute, what is this? I'm being told right now that Garrett Williams is going to be introducing Jonathon Hampton.
And his opponent will be introduced by Garrett freaking Williams.
Are you serious? Garrett Williams acting as his personal ring announcer now? Is this for real? Is this legit? Garrett Williams, we mentioned at the top here with Summers being a part of that, the finals, being the referee in that match with Evan Morris and Devin Spade. Garrett Williams rigged that entire tournament to work out in his favor, just so the Garrett Williams Foundation could have complete control over that entire tournament. And that's exactly what happened. If you remember back, it was Evan Money Morris turning his back on everybody and joining up with the foundation and becoming NWA Central States Champion. It was one of the most incredibly ridiculous moments I've ever seen in my life.
How you doing? I know there's been a lot of talk on the internet. Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth, boy! I know there's been a lot of talk on the internet about Mike Musso. Mike's not here. You honestly think that you were going to face Mike Musso? You're ready for Mike Musso? Did you really think that I was going to let that happen? I let you prepare for Mike Musso. I let these idiots think that you're going to face. Shut your mouth.
Garrett Williams,
That you're going to face Mike Musso, but that's not going to be the case. Shut up! I demand silence and respect when I'm speaking. All right. You see, that's why. You see, you were gonna get me, yeah. You see, that's why you couldn't hang with me. That's why I kicked you to the curb all those years ago. Now, you think I'm actually gonna let you prepare and face the man you prepare for? No, no, no. There's always surprises when you're dealing with Mr. Garrett. And then I have another surprise.
as you see Jonathon Hampton making his way to the ring. Mentioned a little bit ago, Summers was set to debut with what was then NWA TNA Wrestling when they were in Nashville in 2004. At the time, he was the NWA Missouri State Heavyweight Champion, but some injuries that he sustained in an accident, in a car wreck, actually caused him to forfeit the Missouri heavyweight title and his contract with TNA. Just it was a devastating situation for him, and he's bounced back. He is, I tell you what, he is resilient, but we'll see what resiliency gets him tonight against Jonathon Hampton. Just unbelievable how Evan Morris could turn his back on everybody like that and join up with this no-good snake. Garrett freaking Williams is absolutely beyond me. I tell you what, Evan Morris got a big target on his back now, as he is the reigning NWA Central States heavyweight champion. Do not understand what the thought process was, what Garrett Williams could have said to Evan Morris, could have offered him to make him do what he did and turn his back on everybody else. If you want to check out what exactly I'm talking about and what happened, NWA Central States is on YouTube. Do a search for NWA-CCW, and you can check out past episodes of NWA Affliction, as well as some great content along the way. That is our official page on YouTube. And
You suck. This guy's beloved, so you suck. You suck. I'm
right off the bat here, right at the start of the match, good grief, he's wasting no time going to work here on Shane Summers. As he sends him in the corner, no, that's reversed. Summers now in with a big clothesline. Summers with a big clothesline and sends Jonathon Hampton to the outside of the ring and down to the floor. I'll tell you what, that didn't go the way that Hampton thought it would. He tried to jump him right off the start of the match, and that got him dumping on the outside. Oh, wait a minute, here comes Summers with a hard shot right to the face of Jonathon Hampton to make it a pair as he's got him backed up on the ring barrier here at ringside. Look out now. Ends up sending him into the ring post. Hampton sends Showtime Shane Summers hard into the ring post as he goes back in to break the referee's count. And he's saying, count him out, get him going. And wait a minute, you got to keep your eyes on Garrett Williams over there. He will do, as we said, he'll do whatever it takes. He will get involved, and he will, tell you what, he will do what it takes. He's effective. I'll give him that. I hate to do it, but I've got to give Garrett Williams credit. He's ruthless. He's aggressive. He gets the job done. And just the way he goes about his business, tell you what, is questionable at best. As you see Jonathon Hampton going back to work on Summers now as he rolls back in the ring. Hampton now picks him back up. And arm drag now sends Summers to the mat. Tell you what, early on, little back and forth got us going here, but looks like Hampton is in firm control here of Showtime Shane Summers as he comes down hard with a shin and a knee there across the arm of Summers. Tell you what, that'll wear down that arm real quick. You can run the risk of breaking the arm. You keep that up. Does not take much. As he drops down again, making a pair now. Good grief. Summers, a former NWA Illinois State Heavyweight Champion. Tell you what, he's held a number of regional championships. Tell you what, he was 2002 and 2003 most popular wrestler of the year for NWA Midwest. Tell you what, he was wrestler of the year in a number of years from 01 to 03. Had match of the year 3 different years in a row. He's a 2005 Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame inductee. Tell you what, Summers, no discrediting anything that man has done over his career as he goes back to work now on Hampton now. Hampton now trying to fight back, but just gets mauled in the corner by Shane Summers. Pulls him out and drops him with a short arm clothesline. Shane Summers now back in firm control of Jonathon Hampton. Tell you what, what's he going to do here? Better not waste any time. Tell you what, we've seen in the past, you waste time, that will cost you. As Summers now drops down hard across the face of Jonathon Hampton. Summers now picks him back up. What's he going to do with him here? And drops him again. Another big shot. Puts Hampton on the mat. He needs to capitalize and cover him here. That's the quickest way to have your night ruined real quick. Summers now picks up Hampton, and what's going to do with him here? Big slam. Yep. Drops him down hard. Big slam by Showtime, Shane Summers. Tell you what, again, he's wasting a little bit of time here showboating as he drops the elbow down, and now he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Hampton able to kick out and get out of here. Tell you what, maybe a little bit of a lax cover there by Showtime, Shane Summers as Garrett Williams looks on with a little bit of concern there, rightfully so. Tell you what, he's taking it to Hampton here as Summers now picks him up and sends him off the ropes. Ducks under, does Hampton, comes back and drops now. Hampton now going after the cover, the count, and he can't get him. Tell you what, that's how quick things can turn around here as Hampton dropped him, and now he goes back to work with a vicious kick to the midsection there of Showtime Shane Summers and drops the elbow down. And another cover, the count, and tell you what, you are not going to beat Showtime Shane Summers by not hooking the leg. You have got to hook that leg. You've got to make an actual effort to make that pin. Tell you what, this lax covers, that is not what gets the job done as Hampton now picks him up, sends him back off the ropes. Summers now ducks under a clothesline and comes back with one of his own. Summers now drops him with a clothesline and is back in control here in this match against Hampton. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining us here on Affliction each and every week. So glad you could join us. Summers now, what's he going to do? As he gets up now and headbutt. Tell you what, that's going to hurt. Summers does not exactly have a paper thin hand. That will leave that may leave a bruise or two, I guarantee you. As he covers now, hooks the leg, 1, 2, and up. There you see Garrett Williams grabbing the ankle, breaking the pin. Oh, wait a minute here. Summers going to go after Garrett Williams? No. Tell you what, keep your focus in the ring there. That's what Garrett Williams wants you to do. And Summers now picks him up and sends him back into the turnbuckle. Summers now charges in, and oh! Hampton catches him with a back elbow. Summers tried to charge him, but that backfired real quick as Hampton now fires in with a chop. Making a pair. Big chops by Jonathon Hampton as he now sends Summers into the corner. Oh, reversed and up and over goes Hampton and down with a clothesline. Oh, Jonathon Hampton just went for a big ride courtesy of Showtime Shane Summers. And now they're both on the outside here. Hampton went into the turnbuckle hard, upside down, out and over. And oh boy, this is where it could get painful really quick. As Summers now dragging him around the ring, sets him up here on the apron, and a big chop across the chest of Hampton. He sets him up now, and a big overhand chop, making a pair now. Straight to the chest of Hampton. I tell you what, that will, if nothing else, that will knock the wind right out of you. Anytime you get a chop that big from Showtime Shane Summers, I tell you what, that will do some major damage if you're not careful. And wait a minute. Garrett Williams is up on the apron now. What's he doing? Oh, come on. Wait a minute. What is he doing now? Hold him now as Hampton now fires shots. Hampton now goes in. Oh, wait a minute. He just shoved him. Oh, Summers shoved Hampton into Garrett Williams. Completely unintended now. Wait a minute. What's Summers doing now? Picks him up and drops him face first with a face-first suplex. He covers him. The count and the victory. Showtime Shane Summers getting the big win here on Affliction. Oh, man, you want to talk about backfiring at its absolute worst. Garrett Williams trying to hold on and make his presence felt here. He held Summers, but it backfired as Jonathon Hampton actually got sent into his own guy. Knocked Garrett Williams off the apron. And, man, oh, man. Tell you what, taking care of business, getting the garbage out of the ring as he celebrates with that Illinois State Heavyweight Championship. That is a beautiful belt. Showtime Shane Summers in cruise control now as he picks up the win here on Affliction. Unbelievable ending to that match. Back and forth all the way through. Good outing by both men here tonight, but it was Showtime Shane Summers getting the win here on Affliction. Once again, NWA Central States Championship Wrestling on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search NWA-CCW, and you can find all the back episodes of Affliction, some great content. And don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter at BlitzHeartthrob. Until next week, we are out of time, folks. Good Lord Almighty, what is going to happen next week? Tell you what, it only gets better from here. My name is Heartthrob Philip Barnard. This is Affliction, and we will see you next week.
You like that vitamin C?